Hello there. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Jessica. And on this episode of Somewhere in the Middle, we are headed to fabulous Las Vegas to see Dead & Company's residency at the Sphere. We'll take you through our concert experience inside the new state-of-the-art 20,000-seat venue, as well as explore the interactive Dead Forever experience at the Venetian Hotel, a 22,000-square-foot exhibit across 2 floors, free to the public, where fans can explore and celebrate the band's legacy.
We will show you what staying in a deluxe balcony suite at the Signature at MGM Grand is like, plus take you with us as we take a dip and relax poolside before the concert.
Lastly, we can't forget about eating, so we'll show you a bunch of this delicious food we tried while on this anniversary trip.
Let's go. This is Tower 3 Signature at the Grand. We have a deluxe balcony suite. Let's see that balcony. Something specific we asked for when it came to the view was this. I wanted to see the Sphere because we're going to see Grateful Dead, or should we say Dead & Company, at the Sphere. Dead Forever at the Sphere. Jess and I are very excited. We're in Vegas.
We made it.
We made it. We had a couple hiccups getting here. Had some car trouble. Check-in engine light came on just as we got going. We're about 30 miles in or 30 minutes in, and well, we decided let's not risk it. Let's stop. Let's rent a car. We had to pivot, so we went to Enterprise, rent a car, got a car. Delayed us about an hour, but we got a car that we know is going to work.
Yeah.
Got us here safe. We're going to enjoy the rest of this anniversary weekend.
Absolutely.
Together. So let's show you a little bit more of this room here at the Signature. The, again, studio balcony suite. This place you can rent out via right through MGM, and I believe you can also rent it out through various Airbnbs, but I think those are dependent on people that own it themselves. What do you think, babe? Did we pick an okay spot?
I think so. It's very spacious. Lots of space, and I love the balcony. First time having a balcony in Vegas, I feel like.
Yeah, we came here to see the Dead. We came for that experience, the Dead and Co. at the Sphere. It happened to work out that we're doing this on our anniversary as well. But we weren't looking for like the casino hotel. We were looking for affordability, comfort, space, a good bathroom. And then the other big thing that really kind of sold me on this spot is that there's a monorail line that runs from the MGM Grand all the way up. So we won't have to walk miles to the Sphere. We can just hop on the monorail, take about 2 or 3 stops, get off, and then be at the Sphere. That was another big factor of why we wanted to book this place. Maybe one reason you would stay here is because of the concept of having a full kitchen, essentially.
A fridge, a sink, a stove, a microwave.
Yeah, I mean,
a dining room table, like a couch. There's plenty of space in here.
You don't have to just rely on eating Vegas food. But I think that being said, a lot of us come to Vegas and want to eat Vegas food. You don't come to Vegas and want to make food at home.
And if you have kids, you might want that even more so.
I could totally get the concept of this space, and I think it's really cool that MGM Grand or MGM has these the signature towers available. After getting checked into our room, it was time for a late night dinner. Hungry and ready to eat, Jess and I decided to find a restaurant on MGM Grand property, and as huge Top Chef fans, we quickly decided on trying Tom Colicchio's Craftsteak. This is a high-end steakhouse, and we decided it would be a perfect start to celebrating our anniversary weekend here in Las Vegas. Meals at Craftsteak start with complimentary bread service. Bread is fresh baked, warm, buttery, pillowy, and has incredible sea salt on top that contrasts the butter. Kicking off with cocktails, Jessica got herself a dirty martini, and I got the 2 smoking barrels. This features Corsair Bourbon, Luxardo, Antica Carpano, and Peach Bitters. Oh, so good.
Oh, snackage. Dirty martini. Way to go.
For our starter, we got Caesar salad with pickled white anchovies. I know for some, anchovies are a negative, but I find on a Caesar salad, a classic Caesar salad, you have to have them.
Has these like crispy like cheddar, like chippy thingies.
Yeah, they're really good, right?
I'm assuming it's like Parmesan, not cheddar. I have a little crispy cheddar or Parmesan crisp. You probably gotta have a crunchy crouton.
That anchovy's so good. We couldn't come to Tom Colicchio's Craftsteak and not order a steak, so we decided on a dry-aged 18-ounce bone-in ribeye. To accompany our bone-in ribeye, we got pureed potatoes and nonce carrots.
Oh, nice and steaming hot. It looks so creamy. All mine, you don't get any. I might as well just eat out of the bowl. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about these carrots right now. Let the time stay in there. Purple carrots. Golden carrot. Oh, one more purple. I guess you can have some. Grab some of the steak here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh,
Perfect.
Delicious. Look at that garlic. Oh my goodness. All right.
Jess and I were very pleased with our choices looking over our plates. The 18-ounce dry-aged bone-in ribeye was absolutely scrumptious. We had it prepared medium, and it was absolutely fantastic. The béarnaise sauce that they had on top of this steak was so freaking good. Jess and I just could not get over it.
The potato puree was amazing. The texture was almost cheese-like, and I wanted to hoard them all for myself, honestly. They were so good. The carrot side dish we ordered was in honor of one of our shows we love to watch, Top Chef, and the current chef, Danny, who wrote a cookbook specifically on cooking carrots. So when we saw this dish, we had to try it. And the presentation did not disappoint. The carrots looked beautiful. They looked so tasty. I was excited to eat many of them. However, upon eating them, I found the texture to be a little chewy, a little inconsistency in it too, and probably wouldn't order them again.
Finishing out our meal at Tom Colicchio's Craftsteak, our server brought us out 2 free desserts. Obviously, being our anniversary, we get this anniversary chocolate mousse, as well as the signature monkey bread. The server told us that the monkey bread is their signature sharing piece at the end. You break bread at the start and you break bread at the end of the meal. And I can't disagree with them. This monkey bread was absolutely delicious. I probably didn't need it at this point in the meal, but it was still absolutely delicious. And Jess and I really enjoyed sharing it together. Overall, Tom Colicchio's Craftsteak was a hit. This was a great start Colicchio's name obviously comes with acclaim, having won James Beard Award. This was a 4-diamond restaurant. It lived up to the hype. All right, let's see this view in the daytime. Oh my gosh, is it bright out here? I just need to adjust. There's Sphere. I like that it's not just Grateful Dead all day long. That's pretty. So it's not just an eyesore for Vegas. There's the Strat again. There's that big wheel. I can't remember what it's called. The Link? Or is that just, no, the Link is the hotel over there. Whatever. Ooh, this pool over there looks good. We just noticed our pool is completely covered in shade. But it opens at 11, and my guess is this sun, this shade right here, will be gone by that point. You can see there's a water feature wall over on the left, and I was wondering if it's just just to look at, but no, you could see the little railing and steps to get in down on the left and the right. And then there's a main pool that has a little waiting space. It's small, but not that bad. I don't know how busy this place really is going to get for the pool's sake. I mean, most people that are staying at MGM properties are probably going to go over to the major pool over at MGM Grand. And then there's those 2 little spas. Anyways, each of the towers, there's 3 towers here. Each of the towers has their own pool, and you could use any of the 3 pools that the tower has, as well as MGM Grand's pool. There's New York, New York. Just beyond the Sphere, you can see on the right there, Westgate. Zoom in a little bit here. Westgate there, of course, you may remember, is where Elvis had his residency. You look at the building, that sort of top penthouse, you can still see where Elvis. Over there, yeah. Anyways, kind of neat.
The pool complex at the Signature Towers is pretty nice. It is open and spacious. Tower 3's pool benefits from shade till about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. All 3 towers feature their own pools, each similar with touches of differences. During our stay, Tower 1's pool was closed. Connecting Tower 2 and Tower 3 pools was a wading pool with a water feature. It was soothing to sit in the shallow pool while listening to the water run down the water feature wall. This could make for a perfect spot to sit and have a cocktail too. The environment at Tower 3's pool was restful, even with the pop music turned a little too loud. The pool was not overcrowded, and it made for a relaxing early afternoon dip before getting lunch. When we come to Las Vegas, being poolside is an absolute must, and the pools at the Signature Towers did not disappoint. They maybe even pull off an Oasis vibe. It helps that the crowds were not heavy at all while we were there.
After our swim, we were ready for lunch, and we headed over to a place nearby called Brewdog. Brewdog is a rooftop bar and restaurant, best known for its view. Unfortunately, I was so hungry, I forgot to even shoot the view. LOL. Not wanting to overdo it before our concert, we just got some food designed to share and started off with a pizza. The Tender Stem. The Tender Stem pizza is a vegan pizza with tender stem broccoli, white base, shaved rosemary potatoes, chili flakes, and olive oil. And it was absolutely delicious.
It's a unique pizza. I like it. Got some chili peppers on it. Got a little spice.
We also got an order of Brewdog's chicken wings. These are crispy buttermilk chicken wings that are served with either sweet and spicy buffalo sauce or Korean barbecue sauce. We opted for both sauces on the side and got ranch and blue cheese dip. These were fantastic.
My barbecue sauce stuff, that's good.
Korean barbecue sauce is
It's got like a, it's got like a kimchi-ish kind of salty soy kind of flavor to it. Let's see what the chicken tastes like, because that was just chicken skin. The chicken skin's good too. Very nice wing. That Korean barbecue sauce is good. Very salty. I like it.
We ordered more than enough. And not wanting to fall into a food coma before heading to our concert, we decided we'd take the rest home. Speaking of, I think it's time we get to that concert. I vividly remember my feelings the day Dead & Company announced their 2024 residency at the Sphere. That announcement set shockwaves through my brain. There was immediate FOMO. Friends and colleagues texted and shared the post with me like, dude, this was so exciting. Dead & Company were proving once again the music never stopped.
Dead & Company at the Sphere was one of those there's no way we miss this experiences. As we planned our trip, we felt it would be optimal to sit in the center and as close to the top for the best visuals. We really focused on how best to see this unique experience and less how close we would be to the band, especially considering we've experienced Dead & Company dozens of times in a traditional concert setting. The Sphere is absolutely jaw-dropping, and the view from our seats at the top were breathtaking. To be honest, it was intimidating. It is steep up there. Jess wasn't sure she could stand up to dance at first. I am not standing up and dancing.
There you are. Once it gets going.
I kind of like the view from here. It's crazy, huh?
Crazy is a good word.
The anticipation for the show to start as the space filled in with fans was real.
Let's go.
We were eager. All of my senses were ready and waiting.
Anticipation's real.
The experience started off to a mostly familiar concert vibe. The band took the stage and started their first song to a roar of applause and cheers filling the space. Behind the band were representations of 3 large screens, showcasing members of the band as they played. It very much felt like an appetizer or a mere taste of what this machine could do.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
What happened next was the beginning of feeling what this giant 875,000-foot sphere can do. It was the true start of the journey Dead & Company had in store for its fans. This is where the Sphere started to feel more like a theme park attraction you can't get enough of than a concert. It began to hijack our senses. The Sphere started to transform. It appeared to be opening from the center, revealing the cityscape of San Francisco. It transported the audience to the Haight-Ashbury district where the Grateful Dead got their start.
Holy shit. This is fire the way it's opening up like that.
Oh, that's right. This is your cruise. Like I'm so worked out for again. But I'm not coming.
I'm going out of orbit with you guys. Let's go. This is the shit.
From there, we left off ascending into outer space as the band jammed their second song of a 3+ hour experience. It is unbelievable how much this giant robot we were inside of was able to make us feel as if we were floating up, ascending into the heavens. It was magical.
The ascension into space represents the prologue to Dead & Company's Vegas show. The Dead Forever experience is bookended with ascension into space and then a return to the planet Earth and the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco at the end of the show. A simulation that was created by ILM, the iconic titan in visual effects, industrial light and magic. What happens in between those bookends can change each night. John Mayer, who pitched his concept to core Grateful Dead members Bob Weir and Mickey Hart when the opportunity to play the Sphere presented itself, compared it to the Disneyland and Walt Disney World ride Star Tours. The ride starts and finishes in similar fashion, but what adventure destinations you get in between is different each time. John Mayer said he designed the experience this way so that it is future-proof. The band can continuously pick and choose which stops fans will take along the way. He even teased there are more animations being worked on for the final dates of this residency in August. These destinations play right into the Grateful Dead and Dead & Company's fandom of there's never enough shows. Jess and I immediately want to go back on this trip again and again. If Dead & Company had a residency every year in the Sphere, we'd go back each and every year. As much as Jess and I adored Dead Forever in the Sphere, I question how a non-Grateful Dead fan would take in this experience. Yes, the visuals are out of this world. I'm sure they will look cool to most. The Sphere literally hijacks your senses. But a huge part of the magic here is the songs that fill the air. These are the songs that I've personally had a relationship with since I was 10 years old. This is the music that is part of my core memories for 37 years running now. I've got a lot invested in this band. To a casual or non-fan, I'm curious how they'd feel. All that said, as more and more bands take on playing the Sphere, I'll guess more and more will fall in love with its potential.
Imagine what Coldplay, Metallica, Elton John, or Tool might cook up for this space. I'm guessing Taylor Swift has already inquired about bringing a version of her Eras tour into the Sphere. Every band that plays here has the ability to decide how they'll use it. John Mayer likened it to creating an album. It is a creative process, and there isn't a set formula for what you have to do. Bands will have to ask real questions like, what do you want to do? What do you want to see? Mayer said it was an ongoing process needing testing and refining. They see animations and give notes. Animation started rough and developed into much higher quality the longer the refining went. Mayer said he pushed the limits, testing his equilibrium, recognizing that there are things the Sphere can do that will make some people in the audience want to leave. For Dead & Company, this show or experience was about legacy. John Mayer knows how much love and life there is behind the music of the Grateful Dead. It is a lot of pressure. I'm sure there are hardcore lifelong Deadheads that won't find the experience as enjoyable and addictive as Trev and I did.
The visuals, iconic imagery, and destinations the Dead & Company included in the Dead Forever experience was absolute bliss for Jessica and I. There was so much to take in, but I also appreciate how much balance there was to the experience. There are these crazy moments where you are traveling through space, watching the room become a black light poster, or watching the wall of sound being recreated right in front of you. But there are also these beautiful slowed down moments where your brain and mind can get settled down a bit and enjoy experiencing Dead & Company one more time. Speaking of that, I'm going to get sappy for a minute here. Spending more time with Bobby and Mickey means the world to me. I cried a few times relishing one more show during the 3+ hour experience. As I said earlier, I started listening to the Grateful Dead when I was 10 years old. I saw my first show in 1991. I have hundreds of core memories around seeing them live across the United States. Getting to still see Bob Weir and Mickey Hart play their hearts out at 37 years later is a big deal. It's not something to take for granted. Mickey, now 80 years young, still brings tenacity on drums. The drum space portion of the show brought haptic feedback to the seats.
I'm feeling it too. Let's go.
It's a vibratory stimuli, another hijack of our senses, and a portion of the show where it is suggested to sit down for the full in-seat experience.
That's an amazing employee right now. Amazing. Holy crap. She's helping that guy do his seats because he's like, thing again, like you said, like Griffith Observatory, but like 10 times, 1,000 times more crazier than you expected. My God. But he's up there. He's in one of those. He's up there in one of those stars. He's up there. And there's Jerry. And there's Walt. And all the Imagineers over the years. I want to keep traveling with these guys forever, infinite. Again, this is fucking-topia. Thank you! That's insane. So that pulse, is that pulse that just radiated across the whole universe?
This was an absolutely special event for Jessica and I. A perfect example of that is the song Althea being played. It's one of my all-time favorite Grateful Dead songs, and I always hope for it every time we see the band play.
I said Morning Dew, I said Terrapin, and I said Althea. I'm telling you right now, that's a beautiful anniversary for you and I.
Baby, Saturday's child all grown.
Kidding me right now? No way. Way.
Fare you well. Fare you well. My only true. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Fare you well. Fare you well. I love you more than words can tell. Won't you listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul?
Damn.
To the faithful followers of this vibrant young band, there is no such thing as too many Grateful Dead shows.
Let's go!
These free spirits spirited showgoers would prefer the music never stop.
The next day, we headed over to the Venetian Hotel to check out the Dead Forever experience. Here, visitors can explore more than 22,000 square feet of interactive exhibit space across 2 floors. First, we walked through the American Beauty Grateful Dead photography exhibit. The exhibition was laid out in a timeline manner that spanned the life and legacy of the Grateful Dead and the Dead and Company. Second, we strolled through Mickey Hart's home installation art at the Edge of Magic. This exhibit was just another beautiful example of how talented Hart is and what a blessing it is to have him creating.
While we didn't come on a day where there was a show, I could imagine this space could get very busy before a concert. It was designed to be a centralized hub for fans to come together and celebrate, shop, and view exclusive Dead & Company content and explore Grateful Dead's unparalleled legacy. After we finished exploring the Dead Forever experience at the Venetian, it was time to head back to California. We had one last pit stop still to go, to have dinner at Pomona Valley Mining Company. This old steakhouse has been around as long as I can remember. Jess and I thought it would be fun to reminisce at this old restaurant on the hill.
I'm not even sure the last time Jess and I were here. I know we came here for dinner for one, a special dinner once before. But we were thinking because of like the silver plate is one of the 23rd wedding anniversary things. So
what was the dinner we had here where you ended up getting?
It was my 21st birthday dinner with my family.
Where you got the glass in here?
Yeah, it was my birthday ice cream. My free birthday ice cream.
I didn't realize that was
I didn't realize it was your birthday dinner with family.
I got my guitar. Everybody had chipped in and got me that guitar case. I got it here.
That's right.
The one that the kids now have. For our dinner, we ordered their summertime special prime rib for two. The $75 bargain includes soup and salad for two with endless cheese bread and two prime rib dinners with choice of vegetable, potatoes, or rice, and a silver nugget baked chocolate chip cookie with ice cream for dessert.
I forgot how great their salad bar is. Plenty of toppings to pile on our tins. We were excited about tins also because they're semi-fulfilled our 23rd wedding anniversary idea of eating on a silver plate. Silver plates are a traditional gift for the 23rd anniversary. The prime rib was good. It definitely came out medium rare as we ordered. I needed some creamy horseradish to truly enjoy it though. All in all, it was a solid meal and we left more than full from all the food. We were so full we didn't even attempt to eat our dessert and asked to take it home.
The rocket thing fell off. No, there goes more gas. What do you guys think? Rocket from JPL? It's got to be a satellite or something, right? Oh my God, look at that.
It's the second burst.
Holy cow. Off into space.
It was us in the sphere last night.
I know. Right, maybe that is something following it, huh? That's very closely following it if they are.
Burned out, no. No, yeah, it's burning out.
More space junk floating in our atmosphere.
It's weird how much that like ballooned.
Yeah, like that's an obsolete.
Well, we're home, and that was a fun vacation.
Sure was.
I enjoyed spending some time with you on our 23rd wedding anniversary. I enjoyed seeing the dead in the sphere. That was pretty out of this world.
Yes, it was.
Thanks for watching this episode, and thanks to all you guys watching. We really appreciate your viewership. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Viva Las Vegas, Viva Grateful Dead, and fare thee well.